Hello guys, and welcome back to more Ligue on the False Loans YouTube channel, my Lyon save on FM 2015. It's a bank holiday Monday. I hope you guys had a good bank holiday. I spent mine, well, I worked for a few hours in the morning and then I went to the coast, went to Hastings. It was really busy there actually. They had some sort of festival event there going on. Everyone was dressed in green for some reason. I don't know what it was about, but it was really full. I haven't seen Hastings that busy for ages and ages and ages. Some of you probably never know what I'm talking about. Probably not even from this country or live, far away. But yeah, no, I had a good bank holiday. I hope you did as well. I'm back now. It's about 9 in the evening, so I'm going to get this out before I go to bed, get it all edited and stuff, and then just go to upload it and that. And it's a game against Marseille away. We are only a point behind them, so we win this match, we go top of Ligue 1, but it's away against Marseille, and Marseille have not dropped a lot of points this season. In fact, they've only lost 4 matches, I think. They lost to Bastia a couple of weeks ago, and they had a win against Paris Saint-Germain away, and they're in the Europa League last 32 along with us, so they must have gone out of the group stage of the Champions League, because they didn't do very well. They only managed 1 win in their game, and it was in their group, and it was against Chelsea, and they lost the rest of them. We knocked them out of the Coupe de la Ligue, of course. We're no longer in that though. We failed to qualify for the final. We got knocked out on penalties in the end, which was a bit of a shame. No, that was the PSG. Sorry, PSG knocked us out, but we're out of the Coupe de France now as well. In the 11th round, we got knocked out on penalties by Brest, which is a bit of a shame. But let's go through the games we played off screen. So our last live commentary, look at all these wins and draws, loads of green there, that's amazing. So our last live commentary was the 2-2 draw away against Stade Vélodrome, and it was, after a bit of fixture congestion, it wasn't great, it wasn't ideal. And we got a 2-2 draw out of it though, so it's not that bad really. We were 2-0 up though, but unfortunately they pulled it back. Played 4 games off screen, so let's go through the 2 league games first of all. First of all, it was a 2-1 win at home against Montpellier, who only just in the top half of Ligue 1, I think. They're around mid-table. Golkov got both goals in this game. A 17th minute penalty conceded by their captain Hilton. And then he got the winner in the 2nd minute of injury time when we had 10 men. I'm going to show you Kone's red card. He had a yellow card in the first half hour, but then he got sent off for a straight red in the 85th minute. It was an off-the-ball incident. And I don't remember ever having an off-the-ball incident in this game. It must have been about 40 yards away from the ball. I'll show you it. Montpellier's equaliser came from Berrigaud, 41 minutes in. Going forward, we weren't great. Lacazette had another pretty poor game. Hasn't scored in a while, has Lacazette. It's a bit annoying, actually, that he seemed to have taken his foot off the gas. He scored against Bastia, but before then he hadn't scored since December, I think. The 24th of January he had 2 goals, and the 20th he had 2 goals. So he has really taken his foot off the pace a bit, and he's had some poor games, which is a bit annoying. So let's look at this red card then. So Bakary Kone. Let's go to about here. Right. It's about here. So you can see Bakary Kone highlighted on your right, on the right of the screen there. So here we go. This is what happens. There. That's the off the ball incident. He got a straight red card for it. It was off the ball. It looked like he sort of pulled him to the ground. He was already on a yellow card, but it was a straight red. So he missed 2 matches because of that. I'm going to change my camera back to 2D Classic, ready for the live com. Right, so that was that. So yeah, it took ages just to see that because it took so long to load. But yeah, we had a 2-1 win there, but Kone, straight red card, bit annoying, but never mind. Then we beat Bastia 1-0 at home. Very tight game this. Lacazette got the only goal of the game in the 13th minute. Wasn't a great match. We only had 8 shots, Bastia 4. Pretty boring match actually. But we got 3 points. That's all that matters there. Then the Coupe de France 11th round. We went out on penalties to Brest, which was a bit of a shame. The shootout ended 6-5 on penalties. We scored all 5 of our opening penalties. But then as soon as sudden death hit, Arnold Wembar missed his spot kick, and the Payre got the Thibaut Payre scored the winning penalty. It was 0-0 after 90 minutes, and we went behind in extra time in the first period, Mamadou Samassa scoring for Brest. We actually had to play the second period really with 10 men. We'd already made all of our changes, and unfortunately Christophe Jallet went off injured. So we had to play 5 minutes of the first period and the whole of the second period with 10 men. But we managed to get an equaliser. It was Dino Halilovic who got the equaliser, 112th minute. So we went into penalties, 1 each. Scored all 5 of the penalties, the guys that scored. Luc de Jong, Jordan Ferry, Nabil Fekir, Corentin Tolisso and Sam Umtiti. And Brest scored all 5 of theirs. And then they scored... Oh, Brest went first. So they scored to make it 6-5. And then Wemba had his penalty saved. And yeah, that sent Brest through to the quarterfinals. So we fell at the last 16, which was a bit of a shame. And we played the first leg of our Europa League last 32 tie. Again, you know, fixture congestion. We had injuries as well. Halilovic got 2 goals in this game. 1 in either half. Excellent performance by him. I told him that he needs to really step up his performances if he wants to stay in the first team. And he has done so. His ratings weren't very good. But he's picked himself up recently. Only got 1 league goal, but he has 4 goals in all competitions now. Which is the same as he got last season, even though he's played quite a lot less games, really. A lot of games from the bench. He's only started 4 games this season in the league. So I might play him a bit more next season, because I've got a feeling we might end up losing one of our top players that are attacking midfielders, like Gorkov. I don't want to, but I've got a feeling it's going to happen. Thiago Motta started this match, but he went off injured just after the hour mark. And then Wemba also took a knock about halfway through the second half. We had to take him off and put Grenier on. It was Liberec who actually took the lead. Martin Friedek got both of their goals, and they had 2 injuries as well. Kolar and Pavelka both injured. So yeah, they had to play not very much of the game, but a little bit of the game in 10 men as well. So yeah, we got to 1-1 and they got it to 2-1, and then we sent it back to 2-2. So with the second leg to play at home, I think we're in a good position. You know, we only got a draw, but we have 2 away goals. So if we can get, if we can just get the goalless draw, we're through. And we've got who is it? We've got, it's either Galatasaray or Shakhtar. And Galatasaray won the first leg 3-1. So it looks like we're going to be facing them if we can get past Slovan Liberec. Is it Liberec or Liberec? I never know. I'm terrible with pronunciation. Really bad. So that's it. So looking at the squad, injury-wise, so Thiago Motta is unfortunately injured. He's got a gashed leg, so he's going to be out for another 5 days. Dylan Mbubuni is a youngster centre-back and a right-back. He's injured. He's going to be out for a few weeks yet, which is a bit annoying. Any other injuries? Bojan Djokic is suspended for this match. Ertel's a reserve. I've got my reserve players in there as well. Gonalon is almost back. He's back to light training, I think. But he's going to be out for another couple of days with his hamstring injury. But it looks like he's back in training, which is good. So let's go to today's game then, away against Marseille. It's going to be tough, but if we can get a win here, we'll be top. And... well, we've beaten them twice so far. We beat them in the league and we knocked them out of the cup. But this is the first time we're playing them at the Stade Vélodrome, so it's not going to be easy. So let's have a look at a team to send out. So it's not going to be easy, this one. I think we'll have to do a quick pick and just get what we're given, basically. I'm happy with the starting 11, I think. Yeah, Umtiti's the only issue because he's on 88% conditioning. So I might just pop Rose into the starting 11 just to keep it a bit fresh at the back. We've got Umtiti on the bench if we need him. We'll put Dino. No, I think we need to start Dino, really. Fekir hasn't been doing very well. So let's start Dino. We'll have Fekir on the bench. Right, where has he gone? There he is. So we'll have him on the bench. We'll get rid of Yatara because he won't be playing at all, really. And then I don't know if we put a goalkeeper. If there's someone else we can put on the bench, we will. But there isn't really. Hamza Yilmaz. He hasn't been playing very well in the reserves. He's a centre-back, though. We've got one of those. Frank Kaufman's ineligible. Should we have Yatara on the bench? Yeah. We'll have Yatara on the bench at least. You know, we probably won't play because Luc de Jong will come on for any if we want a new striker. So we'll send that team. We'll go attacking and flexible to start with, but we'll likely send that back to control at some point. We're actually fancy to win, like surprisingly. But they have a lot of missing players. Payet, Alessandrini, and Ocampos all missing for Marseille. But yeah, these are the two best goalkeepers in Ligue, in my opinion. Well, in this game anyway. I'm not sure what Lopez is like in real life, but Mandanda and Lopez are definitely the two best goalkeepers in this league. So let's continue. Yeah, we'll say that. Not making predictions. Yeah, that was a good enough sort of pre-match conference. So they've got a very, as I said like, last time I faced them, they've got this big gap here. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and really find some space in midfield, because they've got a very wide formation, have Marseille. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and really exploit the middle. Let's look at instructions. So we've got to exploit the middle on. We're going to turn off the high tempo. We'll play narrower. I think I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I'm hoping we can get a result with this. I fancy us to do it. I think we could. Again, the shirts are very similar. I'm not really sure why. I know like Lyon really play in red and white, primarily white. But when you're playing against a team in red, you know the players look in like very similar kits from the 2D Classic view. And it's kind of annoying, really. So, well, Marseille have had a half chance so far, just the one shot for us, and Halilovic has taken a knock halfway through the first half. Excellent. It's saying he should be able to shake it off though, so we'll leave him on for now. Marseille pushing forward here, and Ola Toivonen, well, I think it was off the post. Keep him on. Badima's got a yellow card. Morel's going to get a yellow card here. Been 4 yellow cards already, and it's not even the end of the first half. But we're going to go in 0-0 in the first half. Grenier now been booked. It's going to be a dirty match, this. We haven't had a lot of shots, but we can still come away with a win. Keep going, you can still win today. We'll leave it at that. We'll say you weren't that bad. You know, defending's been okay. They haven't really had a lot of chances, but I think we've done all right. We'll leave it at that. We'll start the second half. Let's try controlling. Actually, no, let's go to counter, because we're not getting a lot of shots. Maybe we need to shoot on sight as well. Let's do that. Where's shoot on sight? There it is. Try and get a few more shots away. So here he is, Clement Grenier. He's dispossessed by Imbula. Here's Lemina. Toivonen. Only 3 shots so far, and no clear-cut chances yet. Just the half chance for Marseille. It's been a pretty boring match, really. Right, I'm going to take off Halilovic because he hasn't actually been playing well either. Neither is Tolisso. So we'll take off Halilovic and we'll have Fekir on. We'll have him as Ongonch, I think. And I'm also... Well, we can't take off Tolisso. We don't really have anyone else to put there unless we move a player into midfield like that. So if we do that, and then we have Malbronk. And then we're going to... I'll change... Actually, as well, I'll change Ferry to a ball-winning midfielder. Leave it on counter and flexible. Yeah. Let's try that. So I made a couple of changes. Hopefully we don't get injuries, because I tend to make my substitutions quite early in this game. Sometimes it does come back to bite me on the arse. Guignac's on. He's got a lot of goals this season. And here's Fanny, the right back, to Kadir. Toivonen again. He's gonna do well against us, I think. Here's Lemina. Back to Morel. Lemina again. Looking for a cross. He gets one. It's cleared away. Fekir with a header back onto Gorkuf. Degaard dispossesses Lacazette. Here's Gignac now. And Kadir's in there. Lemina. And that's a goal. That's 1-0. I've got to say, though, that was coming. Right, we're going to go attacking. And we're going to go structured now. See if we can get something out of this. It's not the end of the world if we finish second. You know, we still have one more season to win. And, you know, I might carry it on after that until Well, until I decide I don't want to play the save anymore, really. Or until maybe 2016 comes out. Because then as soon as that comes out, as soon as we get the pre-release for that, I'll start playing it. Like I said, could have been an own goal there, but he did lose possession at a crucial time, really. Kone with winning the ball off Gignac, I think it was. Right, Lacazette has had another awful game. What has happened to you? Luke de Jong, get on. Target man. I know we've got 25 minutes left of the game, but I can't be having a player having a 6.3 up front. It's not. We have not pushed forward enough. It's been really bad. Let's try more direct passing, and let's work the ball into the box. Let's try something like that. We've had 8 shots and we've had a clear-cut chance, but we didn't take it. Fanny with a throw in here to Lamina. Grenier with the ball. Ferry clears it up pitch. No one gets it. Hinteregger to Morel. Imbula. Right, we're going overload. I want to win this match. I want to get at least a point, really. Ferry to Fekir. Luke de Jong. Gorkov. We got a free kick. In a good position. Hinteregger. No, Degaard is going to be sent off as well. So we're against 10 men. Come on, take advantage of this. Overload, structured. Take more risks. Right, well, we're running out of time. Gorkov, corner. Back to De Jong. Gorkov again. Get in there. Get it in there. Grenier. Fekir, yes! Yes, 1-1. Injury time. Now for Fekir, it's 1-1. We're still in this title race. We're still going to be a point behind. Oh, God, that's amazing. I can't believe that happened. Gorkov. Morel. The clearance was awful. Grenier with a header on. Nabil Fekir. First one to it. Lovely. First time as well, you know. Kind of the half volley. Excellent. And it looks like we're going to come away from Marseille with a point. And that's fantastic. We're unbeaten against Marseille this season. That is it. 1-1. I'm happy with that. They did play well. I'm happy with that performance. Going forward, we weren't great, but we defended excellently in that game, just to keep it at 1 goal. Kadir was man of the match with his assist. So, well, with that, you know, we're now sort of back up. We've played the same number of games. We've played our games in hand now, but there are still, you know, PSG and Saint-Etienne still have to play, and well, down the bottom, Nantes and Angers still have to play. But you know, we're looking like we're going to get at least second place. We got 5 points back to Lille, so we could still, you know, drop to third. We could drop loads, but we're looking comfortable actually, and we're only a point behind Marseille. And we've only lost 1 league game all season. We've had a lot of draws, and that's what's let us down. We've had some silly draws, and that's why we're not top of the league. But you know, a 1-1 draw away against Marseille, I think that's an excellent result. I'm really happy with that. Fans jubilant, and so they should be. Flavio and Bilius, the fans went home in a buoyant mood following the late equaliser in the match. That was a good moment. That was one of the best moments of the save, I think. Even though we didn't win, to get an injury time equaliser like that to save a point, I think it was excellent. Football is all about moments like that. It was something special. Remain focused on the next match. Confidence is a good thing. Oh, that's what you're going to give me. Okay. Right, I'm happy with that. Excellent. So we've got Slovan Liberec coming up again in the second leg. And then hopefully we can get on and maybe, you know, try and get some silverware there. But my main focus is going to be Ligue 1, because we can still win this league, and I really want us to. Marseille will still drop points. They will drop points. Hopefully we won't. But we've got some tough games coming up. We're facing Paris Saint-Germain away. We've still got to face Monaco away. And we've got the Rome Derby away. And looking at the games we've got left, I'm thinking of doing Evian in the next live commentary. Well, it depends on what happens in the Europa League, how far we get in the Europa League, because you know, there's going to be more games to play. There's going to be more fixture congestion, but all the games now are on Saturdays, so there shouldn't be any more. And we're only in 1 tournament now, and well, hopefully we can stay in that. So the fixture congestion shouldn't be as bad. It would only be Thursday, Sunday, really. And you know, Europa League isn't every week either. So the fixture congestion should be fine. We've got all games all at the weekends. We're not going to miss any games, no postponements or anything like that. So I think we should do well. and I'm really hoping that we can, really push on and win Ligue 1. If we do so, the third season, obviously the target's going to be, trying to be competitive in the Champions League. Probably won't win it in our first season back in a while, but try and at least be competitive in it. So our next live commentary will likely be Evian, and then in another video this week I'll be doing a double live facing Saint-Etienne away and Nantes at home. And well, depending on whether we get to the Europa League final, it'll be that. And then I'll be doing a review of the season, and then, well, probably be a little bit of a break while I play the pre-season of Season 3. But yeah, you can expect Season 3 probably next week. So that's that. So I'm going to end this off here. Probably a bit of a longer video because, I spent quite a lot of time talking about the scores and trying to look at that red card. So this will probably be a 20-minute video at least, which is not that bad as long as they're not like 30 minutes plus. Unless it's a double live com, I'm happy with 20-minute videos is about what I'm aiming for. Between 15 and 20 is ideal. I think they've all been like this past week. They've all been over 20, which isn't terrible. I think that's about right actually. About 20 minutes. It's not too long, not too short either. I think it's good. But let me know if you think it should be longer. Then tell me, or if you think it should be shorter. But yeah, I'll look into it. That's going to do it for today, though. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.